I was born at the dawn of Pangu creating heaven and earth. I was formed by the resentment of 3,000 chaos demon gods. I am sustained by the grievances of heaven and earth. I feed on the blood of all living beings, transcending the three realms and six paths. I vent endless loneliness with the blood of all beings. Hey, hey, hey. What exactly are you? Shouldn't the dead go to the underworld after death? Where exactly are you taking me? This is the primal chaos pearl from Pangu's creation. Arrived just at the right time. I was just worrying about how to deal with all this demon god resentment. Uh, these things are resentments of demon gods. Don't stop for me.
The wilds.
I'm coming. Nether Blood Sea. It truly lives up to its reputation. Blood and murderous aura intertwine. Countless resentful spirits by the billions. Nether Blood Sea. As expected, it's the filthiest place in the primordial world. The darkest place of all. It's a perfect match for my zombie body, with just a little cultivation. Even the barrier of my Tai golden immortal realm is loosening. If I stay here long term, won't my power grow by leaps and bounds each day? The great Tao is within reach. What a treasure land. This nether blood sea should be my place of cultivation. Who dares to trespass on my Ming's turf? Or do you think my sword is not sharp enough? That guy must be Ming, right? Original image, a B12 grade Karma Red Lotus, Zhuanyuan water control banner. He really is well stocked. Who are you, huh? Ancestor Jiang Chan. Master Ancestor. What is this person's background? Why even the heavenly Tao seems to avoid him? Do you even know what a zombie is? What kind of origin do zombies have? Zombies are born of the world's grievances and misfortune. Ageless, undying, indestructible. They are not bound by the three realms or the five elements. They live on blood and feed on resentment. How could something with such origins exist? If what he says is true, then it seems today's matter won't end easily. After all, the Blood Sea is my life's territory. I am heaven's chosen master of the Blood Sea. If you back down now, I'll pretend nothing happened. But if you stubbornly persist and have designs on my treasure land, then today I'll send you to meet Father Pangyu. As the saying goes, the world's treasures belong to those fated for them. You were born in the Blood Sea, so you are the master of the Blood Sea. But I, Zhang Chan, was born in the wilds. So doesn't that make the entire primordial world mine? Words are cheap. Show me what you've got in a real fight. I'm not afraid of you. How could this be? The original, Ayan, is an unparalleled supreme innate treasure for killing. Its sharpness is extremely rare in the wilds. Empowered by my Tai golden immortal cultivation, even a Daluo golden immortal would have to handle it carefully. But this person's cultivation is clearly also a Tai golden immortal, but is actually taking this head on with just his body. Uh, Bing. It's been a long time. Overestimating yourself. Luckily, there are 12 red lotus bottles. This supreme defensive innate treasure. Otherwise, that strike would have left a serious wound on me. For the sake of the lives in the blood sea, give up the blood sea willingly yourself. And I'll let you live, otherwise. Otherwise what? Otherwise, it means certain death and Tao extinction. Such arrogant words. Today I want to see how you're going to take me down.
Me?
You think you can survive just by doing this? No, how is this possible? What is this? What kind of treasure do you have? Why does it have such a power? Someone about to die doesn't need to know that much. Damn, I can't move at all. No, you can't do this. Makes it easier for me. The blood sea is mine. Zombies really are different from ordinary cultivators. They don't cultivate Yuanxin nor the physical body. Only devour blood and grievances, with just 100,000 years of cultivation. I've gone from the peak of Tai Golden Immortal to the peak of the Deluo Golden Immortal stage. A whole new level. But the road to Hunyuan Golden Immortal is still out of reach. The amount of resentment needed is just too vast. The blood sea can support it. But if I forcefully absorb more, it will greatly injure the origin of the blood sea. Looks like I need to find a way to strengthen the blood sea. Heavenly Tao above. Today I, Ancestral Dragon, swear on behalf of the scaled races. The prehistoric scaled race will take the Dragon Clan as their leader and rule the four seas. Suppress our fortune with the supreme innate treasure, the ancestral dragon pearl. Heavenly Tao bear witness. Didn't expect to receive the Heavenly Tao's favor. Looks like my Dragon Clan is destined to be the protagonist of the wilds. Heavenly Tao above. Today I, Heavenly Phoenix, hereby establish the clan of birds. All birds under heaven will take the Phoenix clan as their leader, governing the sky. Suppress our fortune with the supreme innate treasure, the phoenix feather. Heavenly Tao bear witness. Heavenly Tao above. Today I, Kirin King, establish the Beast Clan. The prehistoric beasts will take the Kirin as their leader, in charge of the land. Suppressing our fortune with the supreme innate treasure, the Kirin seal. Heavenly Tao witness this. The tripartite struggle begins, causing unrest in the wilds. Who knows how many beings will be caught up in this war for supremacy? Where does my Tao lie? Could it be you? Friend Luo Hu. The three little clans are nothing but innate beings but dare to dream of becoming heaven's favorites and unifying the wilds. Still, these three innate clans can become nutrients. That will help me perfect the immortal slaying sword formation. Once the time comes, I can slaughter all beings and replace the heavenly Tao with demonic ways. Then, the achievements of Pangu's creation will be within my grasp. What a heaven-sent opportunity. Why didn't I think of the three-clan catastrophe? It's just like someone handing you a pillow when you're tired. Once the catastrophe starts, it will be accompanied by endless slaughter. And endless slaughter will cause countless beings to fall. At that time, the world's grievances, resentment, endless resentment. Hanyu and Golden Immortal. I'm coming. Let the killing begin. The more brutal the killing, the more resentment there is. I'll be waiting. The catastrophe. Come quick. I thought the three clans' catastrophe would start soon. But 10,000 years have gone by. The three clans remain quiet. But the conflict is bound to happen sooner or later. Since that's the case, let me help stir things up. Fox Clan's territory in Qingku, where the seventh prince gathers. After all, it's Kirin Clan's turf. Isn't it too risky for us to go there? Who cares about those old Kirin? Our dragon clan is rich and has many powerful beings among the sea tribes. Even if they had the guts, they still wouldn't dare mess with us. The seventh prince is absolutely right. This world will belong to our dragon clan in the end.
Exactly.
I heard the foxes of Qingku can captivate people's souls. Seductive and mesmerizing. They are first-class furnaces in the world. We're heading there now. Can't wait to see it for myself. A pure-blood five-clawed golden dragon is impressive enough. What is going on here? Quick, protect the seventh prince! Great, Jalua Immortal, your insight is excellent. But it still doesn't change anything. Senior, I am the son of the ancestral dragon. You, the son of the ancestral dragon? Are you really the ancestral dragon's child? Of course. Good, that makes things even heavier. Heavy? What do you mean by heavy? Heavy enough to kill you, of course. Ancestral Dragon Lord. Something terrible has happened. Prime Minister Turtle, what's got you so panicked? What's up with Yao Feng, that kid? Did he cause trouble for another Dragon Elder's daughter again? Seventh Prince. Seventh Prince. The Seventh Prince's spirit tablet has shattered. What? His spirit tablet shattered. Yes, Ancestral Dragon Lord. The Seventh Prince has fallen. Bold move. Someone is tired of living. How dare they mess with my dragon clan? Prime Minister Turtle, have you found the culprit? The Seventh Prince's body was found near the Killing clan's ancestral land. The culprit is still unknown. The fates are murky. Either someone's hiding the truth, or... Reporting to the Ancestral Dragon Lord, in the East Sea region, a pure-blood phoenix corpse was discovered. What? What? Big brother. Someone is plotting against our dragon clan. Feng just fell near the Killing clan's ancestral land. Then a pure-blood phoenix died in the East Sea. If my guess is right, in the territory of those old Phoenix clan geezers, I'm afraid there's also a Killing corpse. This is a conspiracy targeting the three clans. The three clans dominate the entire world. All other tribes bow in submission. Who could be so daring? Going against the whole world and offending all three of us. The three clans may be powerful, but the world is full of hidden depths. There are countless powerful beings lurking in the shadows. Among them are ancient monsters who have existed since the world's creation. They possess chaotic powers and magical abilities, and their methods are bizarre and unpredictable. Normal people can't compare, but they're just a bunch hanging on for dear life. Don't underestimate these folks. Big brother, what do we do now? What else can we do? Of course, we declare war on the Killing Clan. Ancestral Dragon Lord, didn't you just say the Dragon Clan wants to unify the world? The Phoenix and Killing clans can't be ignored. As for Ao Feng, I know someone's sowing discord. But isn't this a perfect opportunity? Big brother, it's someone else's scheme. Are we really going to jump right in? Isn't that too reckless? Reckless, not at all. Believe me, as long as we don't go to war, the sons of our dragon clan will keep getting assassinated. The four seas are vast. Even if we wanted to, we can't oversee everything. We have no idea when or where they'll strike next. Are we just going to let them lead us by the nose? We can't do anything about it right now, but it doesn't mean we can't in the future. Once I wipe out the Phoenix and Killing clans and unite the world, I'll use the fate of the entire world to achieve Hanyuan Daluo immortal status. And then, no matter where they hide, I'll make sure they're completely obliterated. I thought it would take more effort, but the three clans are surprisingly sensible. This time, during the Great Calamity, I will definitely break through to the Hanyuan Golden Immortal Realm. But I'll still need to prepare ahead for the upcoming Dao versus demonic clash. Unifying the world is right before my eyes. Sons of the Dragon Clan, charge for me. Children, attack. Feels great. That's how it should be. Kill. Go wild with killing. The more you enjoy it, the happier you are slaughtering, the happier I am. Haha, the bottleneck of Daluo Immortal is loosening. Looks like I'll break through to Hanyuan Immortal today. More. I want even more. Interesting, didn't expect anyone besides me to dare mess with the three clans. Demon Ancestor Luo. Oh, so you actually recognize me, kid? How could I not? You're known as the most ruthless person in the world. Lost fighting Hongjun, and tried to blow up the earth veins, dragging the entire Western continent into burial. Yeah, dragging the Western continent to die with you. These days, the Western continent isn't what it will become later, connected to Zhanti and Jian. Even they would shake their heads if they saw it. The West might not be as rich as the East, but it's not that much worse. Since Luo wants to blow up the earth veins and bury the West, doesn't that mean countless sentient beings in the Western continent will be... Oh no, it's just way too much, really too much. I can't possibly absorb it all, no way. Hey, you rookie, so disrespectful. I'm asking you a question. Oh, you talking about the destruction demon god Luo Hu? One of the elites among 3,000 chaos demon gods, founder of the demonic path, throughout the entire prehistoric era. Who doesn't know? Who isn't aware? Who exactly are you? Grandmaster Jiang Chun, benefactor. Jiang Chun, kid, you've got some nerve. You actually dare to covet my possessions. The three-legged tribulation is the perfect material to refine my supreme treasure. A superb bloodstone for the immortal execution sword formation. Now you're trying to absorb their grievances to improve yourself. Isn't that stealing my opportunity? Demon Ancestor, you're being a bit abstract here. Not to mention the opportunities of the world. The destined will gain them. Just the initiation of this three-legged tribulation. I also put in a lot of effort behind the scenes. I've definitely contributed. I deserve to share the results. The world's opportunities are mine. If I pursue them, who would dare go against me? The world's opportunities belong to the heavenly Tao, to those with destiny among all beings. I won't avoid you. So what are you planning? Are you trying to test if my sword is sharp enough? My sword isn't lacking either. Courting death. 12th grade Karma Fire Red Lotus. That's right, it's the 12th grade Karma Fire Red Lotus. I actually have to thank Ming He for this. Do you really think the 12th grade Karma Fire Red Lotus can fully protect you? You're underestimating my foundation. Getting a little carried away. Battle of Tao and Demon. Hong Jun invited Yang Mei. Yin Yang and Qian Kun, three great powers, went against Luo Hu. Even Yin Yang and Qian Kun, who wielded the Taiji diagram and the Qian Kun cauldron. These two primordial treasures, Yin Yang and Qian Kun, both perished. My 12th grade Karma Fire Red Lotus is nothing in front of Luo Hu. Looks like I'll have to use the Chaos Pearl. But the Chaos Pearl, for Luo Hu, who's a Chaos Demon God, it's way too noticeable. Once it's exposed, I'm afraid endless trouble will follow. Well, now I can only take it one step at a time. God-slaying spear kid. You actually know about the God-slaying spear? It looks like you've still got quite a few secrets. Seems I really have to use the Chaos Pearl. This God-slaying spear was formed from the root of the Chaos Green Lotus. At the dawn of creation, it absorbed endless killing energy and became the #1 deadly treasure under Heavenly Tao. Its attack isn't about sharpness. It's about the soul. If you're not careful, even the sages can't avoid it. Wait, the soul. Almost forgot. I'm a zombie. What's a zombie? A living dead.
The soul.
How could I possibly have one? Even if I did, it would have been worn away by all those grievances and killing energy that I've absorbed. In a way, I'm actually kind of similar to the Wu clan of the future. Damn it, stop trying to sneak attack me. What? How is that possible? The God-slaying spear is such a powerful treasure, especially targeting the soul. Even Supreme Golden Immortals can't avoid it. This kid is just a golden immortal. Doesn't matter if he has a top-grade primordial spiritual treasure for protection. Even with a primordial supreme treasure, he can't escape. Unless you don't have a soul. Right, Demon Clan. I have no intention of being your enemy. I know you still have the trump card of the Immortal Execution Sword formation. But you probably don't know my origins. I'm a zombie. Not within Heavenly Tao, outside the 5 elements. No aging, no death, no destruction. As for me, I'm not affected by the filth of heaven and earth. On the contrary, these things actually help me grow. So you might as well save your energy. The Immortal Execution Sword formation can't do anything to me either. How about this? On this battlefield, I absorb my grievances. For cultivation, you absorb killing energy. To refine your Immortal Execution Sword formation, we mind our own business. What do you think? Kid, I have to admit, you know me pretty well. But too bad I've always liked to keep everything for myself. I don't have the habit of sharing with others. Since you're neither old, nor dead, nor destroyed, I'm curious if you can still exist under the divine might of my destruction law. Can you still survive? Damn, I was careless. Luo Hu's former identity was the destruction demon god, and the destruction law is one of the top 10 supreme laws in chaos. If I'm immortal, he's destruction.
He's aiming to destroy me.
Fellow Daoist Luo Hu. Endless eras, still just as obsessed as ever. Hong Jun. So this is the future Dao ancestor Hong Jun? Jun, are you trying to meddle now? The 3-legged tribulation begins. All thanks to this young friend. Dao's friend, that's a bit much. This kid spoiled my opportunity. I can't let him go. If you insist on having your way, then I will have to see what you can do.
Pen you honor.
Didn't expect it ended up in your hands. I've never known Hong Jun personally, but he's actually willing to go out of his way and offend someone ruthless like Luo Hu for me. How could such a good thing happen in this world? Something's off. Just left like that? Demon Clan Luo Hu. Isn't he supposed to be the #1 ruthless guy in the prehistoric era? When seeing Hong Jun, not even a peep, just slipped away directly, such a coward. Young friend, Luo Hu is scheming and sinister. Not as simple as you think. He didn't leave because he's afraid of me. He left because he wasn't certain to win. I see. Looks like I should be grateful to you. If I didn't guess wrong, you cultivate using the filth of heaven and earth, right? Just so happens Luo Hu has a unique treasure, called the 4 immortal execution swords. This treasure requires a vast amount of filth as a condition for refinement. So you mean, exactly because you absorbed all the filth from the tribulation, absorbed it all, that Luo Hu couldn't fully refine his 4 immortal execution swords. Otherwise, if his treasure was successfully refined, he could set up the immortal execution sword formation. Only 4 beings of the same realm could break it. Even I would have to step back and fear him. Others may not know, but I do. Even if Luo Hu really set up the immortal execution sword formation, you wouldn't be afraid, plus your self-created technique of the 3 corpses of good and evil. It's just the sword formation of heavenly Dao Luo Hu. We're all veterans here. Are you playing some bizarre tricks with me? Come on. What? A ghost story? Luo Hu left. He definitely won't let this go. You've offended him. More trouble will probably come. Thank you for telling me, Elder. That's it. Luo Hu is unmatched in battle power. His cultivation is the best in the prehistoric era. No one can defeat him. Being targeted by him is terrifying. I'll be careful. What's up with this kid? How come he's not taking the bait at all? Are you not afraid? I am. Then what are you going to do?
Hide.
To be honest, young friend, I have some history with Luo Hu. We'll probably have a dispute soon. I've already found a few old friends for support. Now you've also made an enemy out of Luo Hu. Are you the Hangjun Dao ancestor? I'm just a golden immortal. How could I interfere in a battle of supreme golden immortals? Forget it. Hangjun sure is up to no good. Trying to drag me into this, damn. No need to underestimate yourself, young friend. Under the tribulation, killing energy is rampant. Resentment is overwhelming. I'm sure Supreme Golden Immortal isn't far for you. You're too kind, Elder. My foundation is weak. I've cultivated for billions of years, and finally faced Luo Hu today. It's way too dangerous. If I get involved, there's a risk of perishing. Better forget it. Cultivation is always going against the heavens. How could it be smooth sailing? Luo Hu was born as a destruction demon god. If he gets what he wants, I'm afraid even the prehistoric era will be wiped out. Young friend, would you really like to see that happen? Damn, is that possible? If the prehistoric era is destroyed, so much resentment from living beings, and killing energy from heaven and earth. The matters of the prehistoric era are mine. Today, if I pursue it, who would dare go against me? Crap, I forgot. This guy in front of me cultivates by absorbing resentment and evil energy. Luo Hu wants to destroy the Great Desolation. Others avoid it at all costs. But he's probably happy to see it happen.
He might even add fuel to the fire.
No, I must stop this guy's plans. Otherwise, as a Daoist, I'll have no choice but to. Expose my intentions. This guy Hongjun isn't planning to attack me, is he? Little friend, what do you think of this world? Pang Yu used his mighty power to split chaos, and then became the foundation of the Great Desolation himself. So, naturally, it's a perfect world. Why is this old fox Hongjun asking me this? Is he trying to set me up? So, do you think Pangu is really dead? What do you mean by that? The current heaven and earth has changed so much you can't even find Pangu's ashes anymore. You can't even find Pangu's ashes anymore. Are you actually saying he's not dead? Pangu actually isn't dead. All things in the Great Desolation are Pangu's transformation. Every blade of grass here, every breeze is Pangu. As long as the Great Desolation exists, how could someone like Pangu die so easily? Senior, are you saying that Pangu created the world to transcend the Tao? But he failed. It was exactly this failure that showed him the possibility of transcendence. That is, to achieve Tao through a whole world.
If what Hongjun said is true,
Wouldn't that mean whoever destroys the Great Desolation will bear a huge karmic debt with Pangu? These secret events from ancient times, now being told today. Is this guy warning me?
hey,
Little friend, that's enough talk.
take care of yourself. Eh.
Whatever, let it be. Right now, becoming a Hunyuan Golden Immortal is what matters most. What do Luo Hong and Hong Jun have to do with me? I didn't expect to directly break through 2 realms in a row. I went straight from the peak of Deluo Golden Immortal, all the way past early Hunyuan Golden Immortal, reaching the mid-stage of Hunyuan Golden Immortal. The festival has ended? The leftover resentment in heaven and earth is now too little to matter to me? What a pity.
Luo Hu.
You better not disappoint me. It's time. Damn fees. Damn Hongjun. And those 7 emotions and 6 desires. How is the task I gave you coming along? Reporting to Demon Ancestor, we've gathered the core Western spiritual veins, all under the ancestral vein of Mount Sumeru. Well done. Next, there's one more thing I need you to do. Awaiting your orders, Demon Ancestor. I originally wanted to refine the 4 immortal slaying swords with the souls of the 3 clans. But something went wrong. The 4 immortal slaying swords are key to my path, and absolutely cannot fail. Demon Ancestor, do you mean? You plan to use the blood of billions of Western beings to forge the 4 immortal slaying swords? Are you really going to do that, Demon Ancestor? The karma of billions of Western souls is almost unimaginable. By then, who would dare question me? We wouldn't dare. We wouldn't dare, sir. Just do your job well. My decisions are final. Don't question them or else. Understood. Since that's the case, you can all leave. Yes. After the 3 clans festival, the Dragon, Phoenix, and Keeling clans triggered slaughter, causing destruction in the Great Desolation, and got covered in endless karma. Not only have their cultivations stagnated, but many have gone mad and lost control, burned to ash by karmic fire to ensure the clan's survival. Ancestral Dragon, Heavenly Phoenix, and Keeling King each swore on the Tao, sacrificed themselves for the greater good. Ancestral Dragon was suppressed in the East Sea. Heavenly Phoenix was reborn, eternally undying, while Volcano Keeling King froze and became a Killing Fang. Since then, the 3 clans have hidden away in their ancestral lands, never stepping outside. Wasn't the 3 clans' tribulation already over? How could such overwhelming resentment appear again in the world? He really lives up to the title of the Great Desolation's most ruthless man. I still underestimated you, Luopo. But it's a shame. All this resentment is just what spilled over from the Western continent. The biggest part must have been used by Luo Huo to forge the 4 immortal slaying generals. Well, better than nothing. For his own selfish reasons, Luo Huo is sacrificing billions of Western beings to forge swords. He really is inhuman. Luo Huo inherited the law of destruction under the Tao, so his aim is definitely the Great Desolation world. Now that the four of us have gathered, we really should discuss how to deal with Luo Huo. What is there to discuss? With our cultivation, where can't we go in the Great Desolation? Luo Huo is nothing to fear. Fellow Taoists Yin Yang and Luo Hai each mastered supreme laws and the law of destruction, and now he's also refined the four immortal slaying swords. So we can't underestimate him. To be honest, fellow Taoists, that Luo Huo, even though his immortal slaying sword array is incredibly strong, there is still a fatal weakness. What weakness is that? Hongjun, please tell us. The immortal slaying sword array relies on all four swords, which are the slaughter, trap, separation, and annihilation arrays. All four of us are on par with Luo Hu. So if each of us breaks into one array and takes one of his swords, the formation will fall. He's massacring billions and wants to destroy the world. But if we can slay Luo Huo, we'll surely gain heaven's merit. Heaven's merit? That's right. If things are as you say, then killing Luo Hu is the only option. We must act against Luo Hu no matter what. I truly hate. Heaven is unfair. The great Tao is above. Today, as Luo Hu, I establish the demonic sect. From now on, Tao fades, demon rises. As the demon grows, the Tao diminishes. Tao and demon cannot coexist. We will fight to the death. Great Tao. We are. The Western continent has been destroyed by that lunatic Luo Zhang. Truly, heaven is helping me. Young friend, you really arrived at just the right time. Senior, you've conquered your old enemy this time. Perhaps it's not far until you achieve your Tao. Brother Luo from ancient town knows the immense karma in the West. Even if he achieves Tao, it's hard to escape the wrath of heaven. Now the West is filled with ominous energy. Resentment is rising again. If you take me as your master, you've contributed to heaven and earth. It can also help me reduce some of my karmic burden. Thank you, Senior, for allowing this. In that case, I won't disturb you further. If the resentment gathered from the great victory at Three Legs is like a mighty river, then now, the wish born from the destruction of the whole West is an entire sea. If I'm a sacrifice, breaking through to the golden immortal of the primordial wheel would be effortless. Luoheng. I really need to thank you for this great gift. How could this happen? Why is this so? My cultivation reached primordial golden immortal 30,000 years ago. I've perfected it. I'm only a step away from primordial great golden immortal. I clearly feel the bottleneck right before me. But it seems like there's a thin film blocking me. No matter what I do, I just can't break through. But what exactly is going on? It's not that I can't break through, but that heaven won't allow it. Yang Mei Immortal. Who would have thought, young friend, that you are formed from the resentment of us chaos demonic gods? Truly, there's nothing impossible in this world. Even Luo Huo failed to sense my origin back then. So how could Yang Mei know? No need to be surprised, young friend. I attained Tao as a primordial great immortal 10,000 years ago. Your origin isn't really a secret to me, so that's how it is. Congratulations, immortal, on achieving your Tao. From now on, the primordial will never perish through endless calamities. Life is eternal. Yang Mei is extremely mysterious. Later generations only ever described him as coming from the space demonic god. Now he has shown up uninvited. Who knows if that's good or bad? Relax, I mean no harm. Otherwise, you wouldn't be standing here safely. With a primordial great immortal's power, I truly couldn't resist. So, Senior, why have you sought me out? Sigh. Do you know why you can't break through to primordial great immortal? I'm eager for your guidance, Senior. Heaven. Senior, you mean Hang Jun was chosen by heaven as its spokesperson. If he doesn't become a saint, heaven won't let anyone else touch that realm. But why didn't you break through in chaos? What does that have to do with heaven? No wonder every time I'm just about to step through, I can't break through to primordial great immortal. So it was heaven causing trouble. But if I, like Yang Mei, break through in chaos, that's a dead end too. Chaos is a void place. Not even a blade of grass grows there, let alone resentment. Without enough resentment to support me, my cultivation can't progress at all. So I have to wait for Hang Jun to become a saint, then attempt my breakthrough. Wait, chaos. But I have the Chaos Pearl. The Chaos Pearl is like a miniature chaos, and it can shield heaven's secrets. I can totally gather enough resentment and store it in the Chaos Pearl, then attempt my breakthrough. Young friend, there's still one thing you must understand. Hang Jun becoming a saint, at its core, completes heaven. Once heaven is complete, you'll no longer fit in the prehistoric world. What do you mean by that, immortal? Heaven won't allow a chaos demonic god to exist. Especially someone like me who has achieved primordial great immortal. I'm a thorn in heaven's side. This time, as I entered the prehistoric world, I was instinctively rejected by heaven. But since heaven is still incomplete, it isn't a major problem. Though you're not a chaos demonic god yourself, you're formed from the resentment after a chaos demonic god's death. How could heaven tolerate you? No wonder there's so little information about Yang Mei in later ages. Turns out, after Hang Jun became a saint,
He vanished from the prehistoric world entirely.
heading towards chaos. Is there truly no way? There is, but it's extremely difficult. Immortal, please explain in detail. Since that's the case, I won't insist. This willow branch is my original body, compressed to a segment, containing supreme spatial power. If one day you achieve primordial great immortal, you can use this to find me in chaos. Why are you treating me so well, immortal? Maybe you're afraid it'll be too lonely in the future. Even someone like Yang Mei can feel loneliness. Whatever, I'll just focus on myself for now. It was sure hard to find. I searched for thousands of years, almost combed through Buzhou Mountain. At last I finally found it. I hope I won't be disappointed this time. Using Pengu's will. Lucky I prepared the Chaos Pearl early. Shake for me. Without the Chaos Pearl, I probably couldn't even enter the Pengu Palace. Pengu's heart, this must be the 12 ancestor witches. Truly extraordinary. Judging by the scene, it's likely something's about to happen soon. But that's fine. If anything happens to the 12 ancestor witches, I'll just have to put in a bit more effort. Pengu's heart is the source of all his essence. Even though Pengu fell, the blood left behind is still vast like a sea. Such pure energy. If I could devour it. Big bro, I'm just saying. Please don't take it seriously. Forget it. This thing is too ominous. I'd better not think about it for now. Who knows if Pengu left some backup plan? Since Yang Mei said I need Pengu's recognition to stand in the prehistoric world, then I'll simply remodel myself. Every drop of blood here contains Pengu's aura. Pengu's heart constantly supplies blood. As the saying goes, quantity brings about quality. I don't believe after absorbing enough blood from this pool, heaven will dare to trouble me again. 13th brother, what's going on? Why hasn't anything happened yet? You ask me, how would I know? Maybe we absorbed too much father's divine essence. So 13th brother lacks the foundation. That's probably the only explanation. No wonder. 13th brother's father's aura isn't as strong as ours. Turns out that's our doing. Impossible. Look at 13th brother. Such terrifying pressure. Is this what you call lacking foundation? After so much time, I finally remodeled myself to be of Pangu's lineage. Sadly, this is already the limit. If I could devour Pangu's heart, maybe I'd be even more orthodox than Pangu himself. 13th brother, you finally came out. We've been waiting for you so long, brother. 13th brother. Me. Of course, with the 13 of us waiting, you were the last one to have something happen. If you aren't the 13th brother, then who is? Damn, I'm just here to transform myself. Since when did it become self-deprecating? Logically speaking, although I was informed from Pangu's divine blood, after absorbing so much of Pangu's blood, I can barely be considered a member of the Wu tribe. But what the hell is this 13th brother thing? Although in my past life I was from Suikian, in my province they called me 13th sister. There's nothing I can do about it. After all, the economy really couldn't compare. But now I'm so strong. How could I possibly still rank 13th? That's just insulting. What bullshit, 13th brother. In the great desolate world, power reigns supreme. Whoever has the biggest fists is the leader. Fine. As the children of Father God, why should we fear a battle? Let's go with your idea. Whoever wins is the boss. Bring it on then. All right. Such terrifying strength. Big brother Dejang. Late stage Daluo golden immortal cultivation. His strength. Even among us, he's absolutely number one. Never thought he'd be defeated with just one blow. No, he was still holding back. If even big brother Dejang lost, does that mean our new leader will be him now? Why don't you try then? Get lost. Well? You give up now, haven't seen the boss. We greet the boss. My name is Zhang Chen. Brothers and sisters, no need for formalities. My original goal was to transform myself, just like Pangu. And yet now I've somehow become the leader of the 12-character Wu tribe. Barring any surprises, seems I'll be the leader of the Wu tribe in the future too. So should I call myself the true successor of Pangu now? Big brother, since the 13 founders are all true descendants of Father God Pangu, we're born with the duty to govern the great desolate on Father God's behalf. Now that we've all appeared, we should let all beings of the great desolate know our reputation. That's right, it's chaos here. Clearly, we're the ones who should take charge. But our strength is limited. The great desolate is simply too vast. We really can't manage it all ourselves. What do you think, big brother? What should we do? I once received Father God's inheritance in a dream. As long as we pour our own blood into the blood pool, we can continuously create these descendants. I call them Wu. Since that's the case, why not let little sister try it first? Then our grand plan will succeed. Nameless descendants. It actually works. All right. With this then, the primordial world will soon be in our grasp. This is a gift left to us by the Father God. Waming Xingshen, Waming Qiufu, Waming Jiufeng, Waming Shangliu. I didn't expect this. I actually got to witness the famous scene of the Wu clan's birth. Big brother Zhang Chen. We all use the Father God's gift to nurture our offspring. Big brother, why not give it a try yourself? I'll pass. Having you all is enough. You can give birth to our race using Pangu's heart, because you are the incarnation of Pangu's blood essence. Now, although I have Pangu's aura, I'm still not as closely connected as you 12 Wu progenitors. If I happen to fail to produce an offspring, won't I reveal myself in front of you 12 Wu? That wouldn't be good. Big brother, don't say that. If we want to control the primordial world, the more people the better. All 12 of us brothers have contributed. How can you just stay on the sidelines, big brother? Zhulong is right. Big brother, your strength is immeasurable. The offspring you nurture will surely be extraordinary. Big brother, please don't refuse. You're really forcing me into this. Well, I was the last to be born and didn't absorb enough of the Father God's energy. So I'm not sure if I can be as successful as you all. In bringing forth offspring, better make up an excuse first, so I don't embarrass myself if I fail. We absorbed too much of the Father God's energy, which led to the current situation. It's our fault, big brother. Just give it a try, big brother. Even if you fail, it's fine. That's right, we're all here for you. It's over. Another failure. My child, Chiyu, pays respects to Father God Chi. Chiyu. What's going on? Has something major happened in the primordial world? Such a terrifying pressure. Gong Gong, help support me. I can't hold on much longer. I can't take it either. If I calculate the time, only that one broke through to sainthood would cause such a commotion. Lying high above the 9 heavens, just talking about the path of truth, beyond heaven and earth itself, I shall teach the Tao. Respect Pengu, born of the Taiji. Today I have become a saint. 3,000 years from now, I shall be above the 33 heavens, in the outer chaos, imparting the Tao at Zixao Palace. Anyone with fate may come to Zixao Palace to hear the Tao. I didn't expect such a terrifying being exists in the primordial world. We don't know yet if this person is friend or foe, nor do we know whether it will affect us. What is there to fear? We are the true heirs of Pangu. Why should we fear anyone? If you ask me, why don't we just destroy that person directly? The primordial world shouldn't allow such a powerful person to exist. Gong Gong, don't be reckless. Since that person is teaching the Tao in 3,000 years, why not check out just how strong they really are? No way. We have no primordial spirit, so it's useless for us to cultivate the Tao. Besides, if it's fate, it's not trouble. If it's trouble, we can't escape it anyway. Why bother worrying about others' intentions? But still, enough. Since Hongzhong is going to teach the Tao, surely all the powerful beings of the primordial world will go to listen. We might as well take this opportunity to strengthen our tribe. After 3,000 years, when the primordial world is weak, we can take it all in one stroke. Big brother, that's a brilliant plan. Hongzhong teaching the Tao is just to collect the fate of heaven and earth and absorb it into himself. Then he'll merge with the heavenly Tao. Sooner or later, I'll have a showdown with this old eagle. I don't care about others. But as the true heirs of Pangu, our fortune is as vast as the sea. How could I let him get his way? But as for now, I must break through to the Hanyuan Golden Immortal level inside the Chaos Pearl. Break through to Hanyuan Daluo Jingxian. The Wu clan never stopped advancing. Led by the 12 ancestral Wu, they made Budro Mountain their stronghold and began a grand conquest of the primordial world. Every foe that fell became an inch of new land for the Wu clan. After countless years of cultivation, today I've finally broken through to Hanyuan Daluo Jingxian. I wonder how well the Wu clan has developed now. Greetings, Father God. Greetings, ancestral Wu. Rise. Daluo Jingxian. Still only at the middle stage of Daluo Jingxian. I remember this kid had just been born. Only early Tai Jingxian then. A short cultivation period. He's broken through to mid-stage Daluo Jingxian in just 1 yuan hui. Even the 12 Ju Wu are only at the peak of Daluo Jingxian. If this kid gets a little more time, he might surpass the 12 Ju Wu. Child, these years I've fought with the sub-Wu all over the place. And my cultivation has improved a bit. Just a bit, huh? I think you just want trouble. Do you want me to give you a lesson? Father, please, no! I can't take it. You better tell me the truth. Father, it's actually kind of mysterious. Mysterious? Yeah, and this Yuanhui. Wherever I fought alongside the Subwu, whenever there's a great battle, my strength just skyrockets. I don't understand it myself. So that's how it is. Chiyu is made from my blood essence, combined with Pangu's blood pool. To think he inherited my zombie traits. No wonder his power grows so fast. That's exactly how it feels, father. Every war, that's how I break through. Alright, I get it. Keep training hard. Warriors of the tribe. I have matters to attend to in Pangu Hall. Farewell, Father God. Greetings, Lord Jiangchun. My siblings have a report for Lord Jiangchun. Recently, a few powerful cultivators arrived, seemingly fighting over a treasure. Buzhou Mountain is the territory of our Wu clan. Those people entered without our Wu clan's permission, trying to snatch our treasure. The 12 Ju Wu have already gone to stop them. I see. All right, I understand. Fellow Taoists, a spiritual treasure belongs to whoever fate chooses. No need for such hostility. The primordial world was shaped by the Father God. We are the rightful heirs of Pangu. So all things in the primordial world belong to the Wu clan. Such arrogance. You ignorant fools, who dare call yourselves Pangu's heirs with no primordial spirit. What was that? What are you thinking? So you bully with numbers. We can't do that, second brother. The 12 Ju will have more people. The treasure hasn't revealed itself yet. Don't stir up trouble, big brother.
Tie-in.
Go seize the treasure quickly. I'll cover you. If you deal with them, it'll be on you, big brother. Whoa! Who? Just his aura alone gravely injured Taiyan. This person, big brother. Aren't you being way too domineering? Second brother, second brother. Second brother, are you looking to make an enemy of the 3 pure ones? So what if we're your enemies? We don't even need our boss to step in. The rest of us alone can crush you all to pieces. It's a perfect chance for you 3 to see for yourselves who the true heir of Pangu really is. Fellow Taoists, please calm down. Why resort to violence? In my opinion, it'd be better if we all just sat down and talked things out calmly. Hong Yang, my brother, don't try to stand out. What? Hong Zheng. Greetings, master. Young friend, it seems you really did take that step forward. Isn't Grandmaster Dao supposed to be enjoying himself in the Zixao Palace outside of Chaos? How is it that you have the time to come to the primordial world? Grandmaster Dao actually knows this person? Could it be that, since you, young friend, already possess the gourd vine, why bother aiming for the Chaos Bell too? Treasures of the world belong to those with virtue. The Chaos Bell is the transformed body of Pangu, so why should it belong to the Wu tribe? If it's really as you say, then shouldn't the Pangu banner go to the Wu tribe as well? About that. If Grandmaster Dao is willing to part with it, that would be even better, of course. What does Grandmaster Dao intend to do? Is this old pervert really planning to make a move on me? Don't worry, I won't lay a hand on you just yet. All right now. So you mean you'll go after me later then? You really are capable, young friend. You inherited Pangu's original sin, which allows you to remain in the primordial world. Even things that Yangmei Dao couldn't accomplish, you've done. You're flattering me, Grandmaster Dao. What can I do? Heaven itself looks down on people like me. I have to find my own way, don't I? Well, since you have destiny itself protecting you, I have nothing more to say. But the Wu tribe's fate is a serious matter, so I'd ask you not to interfere, young friend. If you agree to my request, I'll give you the god-slaying spear as compensation. What do you say? Old Hongjun, you really are generous. But I'm already at the Hunyuan stage, a Deluo immortal. The god-slaying spear doesn't mean much to me anymore. It's hardly useful now. But I could give it to Chiyu, that kid. What do you want? Regarding the Wu tribe, I can agree not to interfere. But as a condition, Grandmaster Dao, you can't interfere either. Only then is it fair. That's all there is to it.
Exactly.
After I, a humble Daoist, have preached 3 times, I am to unite myself with the Tao of Heaven. Understanding and forgiveness of demons is decreed by the Tao of Heaven.
If anything happens,
It is also the Tao of Heaven that intervenes. What does it have to do with me, old Tao? It's a deal. Damn, this old eagle actually agreed so readily. Actually, there's one more thing I'd like you to agree to. When will this old guy ever stop? Tao ancestor, let's hear it. I, a humble Daoist, preached at Zixao Palace 3 times. The purpose is to enlighten all living beings. The Wu tribe is a part of Hongwang, but you shouldn't be absent. What do you think, my friend? The Wu tribe doesn't cultivate the primordial spirit. They only cultivate the physical body. To the Wu tribe, your preaching is like chickens talking to ducks. Completely useless. Why waste time? My friend, you know the truth but choose to play dumb. Tao ancestor, what do you mean by this? Go on. Just spell it out. What must the Wu tribe do to go to Zixao Palace? Tao ancestor, you know well. Zixao Palace resides in the midst of chaos. Chaos itself is fraught with dangers. Only if you give us the 12-petal merit lotus, a supreme defensive spiritual treasure, will my Wu clan naturally head to Zixao Palace. He just left? Didn't even say goodbye. So rude. Big brother Jiang Chun. That old dog Hongjun didn't give you a hard time, did he? I'm fine. That Hongjun must know. Our name as Pangu's true disciples. He wouldn't dare offend us. Big brother, did Hongjun say anything to you? From now on, I'm afraid I can't get involved in Wu tribe matters. You'll all have to rely on yourselves, brothers and sisters. Big brother, why is that? Is it because of Hongjun? How would Hongjun dare? Does he really think he's untouchable now that he's achieved sainthood? We Wu tribe act however we please. Why should we explain ourselves to him? If that old crook Hongjun dares boss us around, then we'll lead the Wu tribe right up to chaos and raise his Zixao Palace to the ground. Look at yourselves now. Do you really think you're the rulers of Hongwang? And you want to attack Zixao Palace? Do you even know what a saint is? Honestly, I don't. After Daluo Golden Immortal comes the Hunyuan Golden Immortal. After Hunyuan Golden Immortal is Hunyuan Daluo Golden Immortal. A saint is a Hunyuan Daluo Golden Immortal. Big brother, is there a difference between a saint and a Hunyuan Daluo Golden Immortal? Of course there's a difference. A saint is a Hunyuan Daluo Golden Immortal. But not all Hunyuan Daluo Golden Immortals are saints. A saint entrusts their primordial spirit to the Tao of Heaven. As long as the Tao of Heaven exists, saints are immortal. And saints can also borrow the power of the Tao of Heaven. Their strength is far beyond your imagination, big brother. If that's really the case, wouldn't saints be unstoppable in Hongwang? Now that Hongjun has his eyes on our Wu tribe, even though saints are invincible in battle, they're still restricted by the Tao of Heaven. They can't just act however they want. That's a relief. This time, Hongjun and I have made an agreement. Neither side can meddle in Wu tribe matters. Don't worry, big brother. Without Hongjun, who else in all of Hongwang could challenge us Wu tribe? Gonggong is right. The powerhouses of Hongwang are unfathomable. We must still act cautiously. How to? You're still too careful. Once we emerge, who would dare stand in our way? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Why are the Wu tribe here? Didn't they say the Wu tribe is born without primordial spirits? Tao ancestors preaching. What are they doing here? Who knows? Maybe they're here to start trouble. Keep your voice down. Whatever you do, don't mess with these troublemakers. Zixao Palace is now open. All immortals, please proceed to the lecture. Old Hongjun II. What a grand occasion. If you didn't know better, you'd think he was the real boss. Alright, let's go in as well. This lecture will focus on the standard of 3,000 years of the Tao. May I ask, teacher, what is a quasi-saint? Above Daluo Golden Immortal is the quasi-saint. A quasi-saint is a Hunyuan Golden Immortal. May I ask, teacher, how can one achieve quasi-sainthood? If you wish to become a quasi-saint, you must use innate spiritual treasures to sever the three corpses. The written word is poison, divided into good and evil values. I achieved oneness of the three corpses to align with the Tao of heaven, and thus became a saint. So severing the three corpses leads to sainthood. Severing the three corpses is indeed a shortcut to sainthood. But Hongjun is clearly holding something back. Not to mention, it's not easy to sever the three corpses. And merging the three corpses is even harder. It's extremely difficult. The three corpses correspond to your good thoughts, evil thoughts, and obsession. You must use different innate treasures to sever them. How could you possibly merge the three corpses? Even if you need matching innate spiritual treasures, there are only so many of those in the world. So this is destined to be a dead end. All for the sake of the sect. Pity these poor souls who can't see the truth. They're being fooled and don't even know it. There is a thing mixed and formed, born before heaven and earth. Silent and void, standing alone and unchanging, moving in cycles yet never exhausted. It may be called the mother of heaven and earth. I do not know its name, but forcibly call it the Tao. Has the lecture ended? Dongwang Gong Shiwang Mu. You two, come forward. Now in the land of Hongwang, there is endless chaos and fighting. The two of you, one formed from innate pure yang, the other from innate pure yin, born ahead of all energies. You should set an example for Hongwang. Teacher, what are your orders? Dongwang Gong, you are leader of all male immortals in Hongwang. I grant you the dragon-headed staff to govern all male immortals. Shiwang Mu, you are leader of all female immortals. I grant you the pure water wave cloud to govern all female immortals. The two of you shall command all immortals and manage the order of Hongwang together. We respectfully obey teacher's decree. We respectfully obey teacher's decree. Big brother, let's talk about Hongjun when we get back. These dying people don't even realize it. How pitiful. Big brother, just now in Zixao Palace, that old man Hongjun directly let Dongwang Gong and Shiwang Mu manage Hongwang. Why didn't you let me stop them? Why stop them? The Wu tribe is destined to rule Hongwang. Hongjun's move means he doesn't respect us, Wu tribe, at all. He just named Dongwang Gong and Shiwang Mu to manage Hongwang. But that's just his opinion. Why should we care? Do you think the Wu tribe will obey their orders? Not a chance.
Exactly.
Big brother, you mean none of us should take this so-called leader of the immortals seriously? Do you think Sanking, Nua, and the others will? But still they are the newly appointed male and female leaders of the immortals by the Synod. Someone else will deal with them for us. Emperor, Imperial Physician. I am the personally appointed leader of the Southern Immortals by the Tao Ancestor. How dare you treat me like this? Dongwang Gong, Tao Ancestor appointed you as leader of the Southern Immortals to manage Hongwang. But all these years, You've only tried to build your own faction, expanding their power, doing such immoral deeds. Today I will uphold justice on behalf of heaven. I'm sure the Tao ancestor will understand my actions. That's bullshit. You're the ambitious one here. Why pretend to be so righteous and noble?
Imperial physician, take action.
Number. What happened to Zhurong? Good news, Dong Wangong is dead. Who's dead? That guy Dong Wangong is dead. I heard it from the men of my tribe. Dong Wangong was killed by Dijun and Taiyi along with their followers. That's really great. Since Dong Wangong is dead, what about Shi Wangmu? There's no news about Shi Wangmu. I heard she's been hiding at the Western Kunlun dojo. Hasn't come out at all. At least he knows his place. Didn't expect Dijun and Taiyi to have such guts. They don't care about the face of the saints at all. These two brothers really are something. In that case, we should be grateful to these two brothers. They helped us get rid of Dong Wangong, that obstacle. There's no need for that. Dijun and Taiyi didn't kill Dong Wangong for us. That's why they took him out. Big brother, you mean? Countless people wanted to kill Dong Wangong, but out of respect for the Red Army, no one acted. No one made a move. Only Dijun and Taiyi did it. Are they really that foolish? Well, these two brothers come from the Sun Star, born with pure yang fate. They are destined for imperial status. Dong Wangong's existence not only blocked our path, he was also in their way. If that's the case, then Dijun and Taiyi, wouldn't that mean they'll be our Wu clan's enemies in the future? What How To said is right. Our Wu clan will have to face the demon clan those two brothers established sooner or later. Big brother, are you overestimating those two brothers, Dijun and Taiyi? Those two brothers have only wiped out the minor duke of the East. How could they possibly be compared to our Wu clan? Even if we face them, how could those two nobodies be a match for us brothers? There are only two of them. On our side, even if Big Brother doesn't intervene, we still have 12 people. The advantage is ours. In my opinion, we should just attack the Sun Star directly and wipe out Dijun and Taiyi. Great idea. Big Brother, what do you think? I have an agreement with Hongjun. Neither of us will intervene in the realms of the Wu and the demon without the trouble of Hongjun. And since the demon clan is not yet fully formed, while the Wu clan is powerful, maybe there truly is a chance. It's worth a try. Big brother, we failed. Based on those two nobodies, Dijun and Taiyi alone, they were absolutely no match for us. If the three pure ones, Fuxi and Nua, hadn't intervened, we would have turned them into ashes sooner or later. The three pure ones and the others are Hanjun's disciples. When the Duke of the East was destroyed by Dijun and Taiyi, none of them stepped in to help. Yet against our Wu clan, with whom they have no history of conflict, why would they interfere in our business with Dijun and Taiyi? In my view, the three pure ones are just hypocrites who betray their own kind for fame. We are all Pangu's orthodox lineage. They are just jealous of our Wu clan. Pangu's orthodox lineage? They aren't worthy. It seems the great tribulation of the Wu and demon is inevitable. Even if Hongjun doesn't intervene, the heavenly Tao will secretly push things forward. Big brother, what should we do next? To forge iron, one must be strong oneself. Since we can't eliminate Dijun and Taiyi right now, let's expand our power first. It just so happens that Hongjun's next lecture is about to begin. Go back and reorganize the troops. Take this time to completely take over the great, desolate continent. Let's do as Big Brother says. Once we take over the great, desolate continent, I'll see how they can still oppose our Wu clan. Big Brother really has the best brains. All right, I'll go down and prepare. In that case, let everyone get to work. Have you heard? That group of brutes from the Wu clan, they attacked the Sun Star. Is that true? How could Dijun and Taiyi stand for that? Even if they can't, What of it? The 12 ancestral witches are incredibly powerful. Their physical bodies are practically invincible. All the 10,000 races of the Great Desolate fear them. Di Jun and Tai Yi have both come to listen to the lecture now. It seems the 12 ancestral witches aren't as legendary as they say. Exactly, 12 against 2, and they couldn't even get a kill. Do they even know what they're doing? Fellow Taoists, there is something you don't know. The Wu clan beat the demon clan to a pulp. The 12 ancestral witches completely suppressed Dijun and Tai Yi. But then the 3 pure ones, Fuxi and Nuwa, intervened and helped Dijun and Tai Yi repel the Wu clan. The Wu clan is actually that terrifying. That's nothing. I heard the 12 ancestral witches have a big brother named Jiang Chun. Back then at Mount Buzhou, he punched Tai Yi, kicked Yuan Shi, and didn't even show respect to the ancestor Hong Jun. Second brother. It's him!
He's Jiang Chun, the leader of the 12 ancestral witches.
Why did he come to Zixao Palace alone? Where did the 12 ancestral witches go? Isn't it obvious? They are definitely taking advantage of us being here, to go and conquer the 10,000 races of the Great Desolate. Keep it down. The palace gates are open. Please enter to listen to the lecture. This will be the final lecture. I shall speak on the way of the saint. Afterwards, I shall merge with the heavenly Tao. Henceforth, Hongjun shall be the heavenly Tao. But the heavenly Tao shall not be Hongjun, unless it is a matter of great importance. Hongjun shall not appear. Teacher, why must it be so? We cannot bear to see you go. These people are truly hypocritical to the extreme. I bet those most happy to see Hongjun merge with the Tao are exactly people like you. If Hongjun doesn't merge with the Tao, there will always be a mountain looming over your heads. I don't believe for a second you'd be happy about that. The way of heaven benefits all and harms none. The way of the saint. Thank you, teacher, for passing on the Tao. May the teacher live forever. Next should be the distribution of saintly seats and treasures, right? The primordial violet key for becoming a saint is useless to me. But the treasures this old fellow Hongjun has hoarded, I can certainly grab a share of those. When I attained the enlightenment of heaven and earth, and established the Taoist sect, it was decreed that saints should emerge. May I ask, teacher, who can become a saint? This is the primordial violet key required for sainthood. Violet Key, Laozi, Yuanxi, Tongshen. The 3 of you are transformed from Pangu's soul. You possess great merit and great fortune. You shall be my direct disciples. The disciples receive the primordial violet key and enjoy the opportunity of sainthood. Nuwa has a destiny to fulfill in the future. She shall be my last closed-door disciple. Disciple pays respects to teacher. May the teacher live forever. Old man Hongjun has a massive karmic debt to the West. Jian and Zhenti are the chosen representatives of the West. Even if they don't take Hongjun as their teacher, he must still let them become saints. Yet he puts on such an act. As expected of an old schemer, he wants Jian and Zhenti to beg to join his sect, just to suck away the fortune they carry. I suppose this is also the foreshadowing for why Jian and Zhenti later betrayed the Taoist sect to establish Buddhism. Ancestor, we beg you to take me and my senior brother as disciples. We beg the ancestor to take the 2 of us as your students. These 2 are truly shameless. They've completely disgraced us cultivators. Who would want to be associated with them? Very well, since you 2 have such a heart for the Tao, how can I turn you away? I shall take you as registered disciples for now. Are you willing? We are willing. Disciples pay respects to teacher. We beg the ancestor to take us as disciples as well. Say no more. Your fate is not sufficient. Further words are useless. This last strand of primordial violet key, let it go where destiny takes it. Laozi, you are the first disciple of my sect. You shall educate all living beings and lead the Taoist sect. I now bestow upon you the innate treasure, the Taiji diagram, for protection. I hope you use it well. Thank you, teacher, for the treasure. Yuanshi, this is the Pangu banner, transformed from the heaven-opening axe. It can tear through chaos and possesses the power to create heaven and earth. It shall be your supreme protective treasure. Thank you, teacher. Tongshen, your nature is not stable enough, and you are fond of items of slaughter. Today I bestow upon you the #1 treasure of slaughter in the Great Desolate, the 4 swords of Juxian and their formation map. This was once the supreme treasure of the demon ancestor Rahu. It can break. The Juxian sword formation is exceptionally powerful, once set by a saint. It cannot be broken unless 4 saints gather together. You must act with caution, and do not impulsively go against heaven. Thank you, teacher. Such a supreme treasure. It was meant to be mine. You don't want to see your brothers suffer, but you're afraid to see them do better than you. It seems the discord among the 3 pure ones planted its seeds during this distribution of treasures. Oh, Hongjun, was this unintentional or was it a deliberate move? Nua, these are the mountain and river map and the red hydrangea orb. Both are top-grade, innate spiritual treasures. Thank you, teacher, for the treasures. Jian, Zhanti, these are the seeds of the Chaos Green Lotus, and the 12-grade Golden Lotus of Merit transformed from them, along with the Green Lotus flag. Both of these are top-grade Mystic Heaven spiritual treasures. I bestow them upon the 2 of you. Thank you, teacher, for the treasures. We beg the ancestor to grant us some spiritual treasures for protection. I cannot bear to refuse. Outside Zixao Palace, I have placed the treasure distribution rock. Each shall find what destiny allows. Oh no, someone has beaten us to it. That old guy from the Red Army really is favored by the Heavenly Tao. I'm afraid even if you add up all the treasures in the Great Desolation, they still can't compare to what's in his treasure division I. Look, it's him, the leader of the Wu tribe. Doesn't the Wu tribe not have primordial spirits? Why does he need so many spiritual treasures? Why bother worrying about it? If we don't make a move now, he'll take all the treasures for himself.
Huh?
Jiang Chang, my brother and I are just here for some treasures, but you still attacked us. All treasures under the heavens should go to those with virtue. Clearly, you don't deserve them. This treasure division rock was set up by the Tao ancestor. Aren't you afraid of being blamed by him? Do you think relying on the Red Army is enough to intimidate me? This guy is so arrogant. He even dares to call the Tao ancestor by name. I've seen the Tao ancestor up close. Young friend Zhang Chun, I am He Dao. Try not to stir up trouble in front of the Zixao Palace, since the Tao ancestor has intervened. Of course I'll have to give him face. Why didn't I think of that? Why the sigh, fellow Taoist? This treasure division rock, since it can hold so many innate treasures, must be extraordinary. It's just a pity. When Pangu split the heavens and earth,
He created all things in the Great Desolation.
I obtained the creation divine artifact and followed the flow of fate to achieve the Tao of Ascent. I established this Zixao Palace to teach and spread the Tao, and my merit is complete. I feel the great Tao of heaven and earth. To love all beings is great righteousness, but can also be great unrighteousness. The great momentum of the heavenly Tao is the number 50. Missing one is like merging with the Tao itself. To care for all life is the great kindness of heaven and earth, to make up for the great unkindness of heaven and earth. Why is the heavenly Tao?
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Lord Jiangchan. No need for formalities. Greetings, big brother. We're all family here. No need to be so polite, how to? Where are the others? The East Sea has been a bit restless lately. Big brother Dijiang took everyone over there. He left only me to guard the Pengyu Hall. What happened? Nothing major. I heard our Wu tribe's power expanded to the East Sea coast, and the Dragon Clan there is displeased. Looks like the Dragon Clan is still stuck in their dreams of the glory days of the three innate clans. Should we get involved? Nah. Let Dijiang handle it himself. Our main battlefield is the Great Desolation. The four seas aren't important for the Wu tribe. Alright, then let Dijiang and the other brothers deal with it on their own. Since Big Brother is back, I'll leave keeping watch over the Panyu Hall to you. I have some things to deal with back in my tribe. Go ahead. So many innate treasures. There's probably no one in the Great Desolation who can match me now. This trip was totally worth it. The Treasure Division rock can hold so many innate treasures. It must be precious. But I still have no idea what it actually is. Today, let me finally see your true nature. Since you want to eat, then I'll let you eat to your heart's content. Cancun, that's the Cancun cauldron. I didn't expect the Treasure Division rock's true form to be that. The Cancun cauldron is a supreme innate treasure, with the power to transform postnatal into prenatal. No wonder it can contain so many innate treasures. And not only that, in the future it will play a role in the birth of the human clan and mending the heavens. Now that this supreme treasure is mine. Sister, what's wrong? Brother, I don't know why either. I just felt a strange malice earlier. What? Could someone be plotting against you? I don't know either, brother. Besides, the two of us have been careful all our time in the Great Desolation. We've never offended anyone. We've always been cautious. Who would scheme against me? Times have changed. Sister, you're a personal disciple of the Tao ancestor now. And you even have the chance to become a saint. It's only natural that others would be envious. So what should we do? It's nothing. Let me divine it for you. Brother Fuxi. Brother's divination skills are unmatched in the Great Desolation. Even those of our generation can detect it. But this time I failed. I was even backlashed in the process. It's not a big deal, just a backlash. I'll be fine after a few days of rest. Sister, this person's power is terrifying. Just a trace of their aura was enough to injure me. In the entire Great Desolation, only a saint could do that. Brother, do you mean the Tao ancestor is one with the heavenly Tao? He is the incarnation of the heavenly Tao. Beneath the heavenly Tao, all beings are but ants. We're just slightly bigger ants. Why would the heavenly Tao bother to plot against us? If you're not the Tao ancestor, then who else in the Great Desolation could reach the level of a saint? I have no idea. Just be even more careful from now on, sister. That's all we can do. Over the past 1,000 years, our Wu tribe warriors have fought everywhere, and now completely rule the Great Desolation. Brothers, let's discuss what we should do next. Isn't it obvious? Of course, we should mobilize our troops and march on the Sun Palace, and slaughter Emperor Tai and the demon clan they founded. What if the 3 pure ones interfere again like last time, helping the demon clan resist our Wu clan? Then what should we do? Gong Gong, are you actually afraid? You're the one who's scared? Do you think everyone is as reckless as you? Enough! Can you two stop arguing for a second? Will arguing really solve anything? Let's hear what Big Brother thinks. It's simple. What we need to do is strengthen our tribe. But our Wu clan is naturally infertile. Our people have always relied on the father's blood pool for birth, so it's impossible to increase our numbers quickly. What's so difficult about that? There are so many beings among the myriad tribes of the primal world. Let them join the Wu clan, make them our vassals, and that's it. Big Brother, we are the true heirs of Pangyu. That's right, Big Brother. We absolutely cannot do this. Why not? Are the Wu clan the only ones transformed by Father Pangyu? Aren't the myriad beings of the world also transformed by Father Pangyu? That's not the same. How is it different? You all just think too highly of yourselves. You've let the title of Pangyu's true heirs go to your heads. No wonder later, even though the Wu clan is extremely powerful, they end up in a lose-lose fight with the demon clan. So foolish. The demon clan isn't as strong in combat as the Wu clan. But just by using numbers, they wear down the Wu clan until we collapse. Big Brother, our Wu clan is strong enough as it is. No one in the entire primal world is our match. Isn't that enough? And besides, the myriad tribes are weak, like ants. Why should we even want them to join our Wu clan? A single Wu warrior can take on 100 such ants. Ants? Let me ask, how many people do we have in our Wu clan right now? About tens of billions. And how many are there among all the tribes? Let me tell you. The total population of the myriad tribes is in the hundreds of trillions. And unlike us, they have no trouble reproducing. Every day, countless new beings are born. So Big Brother, you mean? Even if a single Wu warrior can take on 100 primal beings, even 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, no matter what, the total population of the primal world could still crush the Wu clan. Do you still think the Wu clan are so powerful now? Big Brother, that's not exactly fair. The myriad tribes may be many, but they're all on their own, like a pile of loose sand. They can't really threaten our Wu clan. The myriad tribes each fight alone. But that's just because no one's united them yet. Do you really think the demon clan will pass up such a perfect opportunity? If that's really the case, Big Brother, then the Wu clan truly faces extinction. At least you're not completely stupid. You understand how serious this is? In my opinion, before the demon clan takes action, we might as well go all the way and just wipe out all the other tribes. Why are these younger Wu so simple-minded? Although I'd also like to use the resentment of beings for cultivation. If we slaughtered the whole primal world, do you really think heaven would let that happen? We can't. If we did that, all we do is push the myriad tribes into the arms of the demon clan. and the karmic backlash from slaughtering all beings would be too severe. It would only hurt our Wu clan. How to is right. Gongzheng, that kind of thinking is unacceptable. As for the myriad tribes, we should focus on recruiting them.
But
I know what you're thinking. But right now, our main target is the demon clan. Once we've destroyed the demon clan, the myriad tribes will be of no further use to us. Stay or go. That'll be up to you all. But if some among the myriad tribes refuse to join the Wu clan, if they won't join, then send them to meet Father Pangu. My loyal subjects, I've asked you to gather here today because not long ago, atop Buzhou Mountain among the stars, I discovered a small world. The spiritual energy there is abundant, and starlight is everywhere. I've made up my mind to move our demon clan headquarters from the solar palace to that new small world. Your Majesty is wise. Though the solar palace is one of the greatest blessed lands in the primal world, it's inside the sun itself. Anyone below the Taiyi golden immortal level can't even approach it. For the common demons, it's actually a burden. That Your Majesty found another blessed land as a demon clan base shows heaven's favor. Great fortune is upon us. Congratulations, Your Majesty. No need for formalities. I'm just doing what's best for the demon clan. Has there been any movement from the Wu clan lately? Your Majesty, this is Bai Fang reporting. In recent years, the Wu clan has been recruiting the myriad tribes to join them. Many conflicts have broken out, but quite a few tribes have been forced to join because of their might. They've had no choice but to endure their rule. Weren't these Wu brutes always claiming to be true heirs of Panju and looking down on others? I didn't expect they'd accept other tribes too, East Emperor. That's not exactly right. What are your thoughts, Demon Advisor? The Wu's current actions are consolidating the primal world, and their final aim could very well be us, the Demon Clan. Demon Advisor, aren't you being overly cautious? Between the Demon Clan and the Wu Clan, one rules the sky, the other rules the earth. Last time, the Wu attacked the Solar Palace. They were defeated and forced to retreat, weren't they? In the last battle between the Wu and demons at the Solar Palace, our victory over the Wu clan was only thanks to the three Pure Ones and Fuxi and Nua's help. Can you guarantee they'll help again next time? The Wu clan did unify the land previously, but didn't truly control it. The land is so vast, with trillions of living beings. The Wu clan only numbered in the tens of billions. Every area needed strong Wu warriors stationed, so their power was spread thin, making them no threat to us. So, what do you mean, Demon Advisor?
exactly.
Now the Wu are beginning to consolidate the land's resources. The tribes must either join them or be destroyed. Once they truly control the whole land, their next target would be obvious. What a Wu clan, they clearly have a hidden agenda. They're after more than they let on. Your Majesty, then what should we do? Big brother, in my opinion, we should strike first. While the Wu clan is still weak, and go straight to war. Right now, we just can't beat the Wu clan. Not to mention the 12 ancestral witches. There's also the mysterious Jiang Chun.
His power.
I'm sure both Your Majesty and the East Emperor have seen it yourself. Demon Advisor. These days are different from the past. Back then, Your Majesty and the East Emperor were only great Luo golden immortals at best. But you managed to dominate. Now, after learning from the Dao ancestor, both of Your Majesties have improved greatly. But even so, victory is still uncertain. But what about the 12 ancestral witches? Do you really think you can beat all 12 just with your own strength? So you're saying the demon clan is sure to lose to the Wu clan? Please calm down, Your Majesty. The Demon Advisor has a point, but it's not certain we would lose. Not necessarily. If you have something in mind, feel free to say it. If the Wu clan can unite the myriad tribes, why can't we, the demon clan, do the same? Besides, the Wu clan always look down on others, showing no respect for heaven or earth, and only revering Pangu. They're naturally rebellious, so the myriad tribes might not truly submit to them. Whereas our demon clan, with its many different races, even if there are occasional conflicts, generally lives in harmony. Compared to the Wu clan, it's much easier for the myriad tribes to accept us, as expected of the demon clan's advisor. That is excellent advice. If the Wu clan recruits the myriad tribes, so can we. But what about the 12 ancestral witches? Your Majesty, I've already made plans. In the primordial world, pure yin cannot last, and pure yang cannot exist alone. Your Majesty is the demon emperor, with a pure yang destiny. Naturally, you need a demon empress with a pure yin destiny. The sun is matched with the moon, pure yang with pure yin. I've heard there are 2 fairies on the moon star. Isn't that heaven's will? You mean that way? The demon clan would gain 2 new quasi-saint level masters.
And
In my view, doing so would balance yin and yang, and might even earn heaven's merit. What heavenly Tao merit? If it's truly as you say, I'll reward you handsomely. There's no time to lose. Let's head straight to the lunar star now. Your Majesty Donghuang. Absolutely not. The lunar fairies are all quasi-saints, who care greatly about their reputation. If we make such a big show, it would seem like we're trying to pressure them. If things go wrong, we'll just end up making enemies for nothing. Then what do you suggest? The lunar fairies are female cultivators, and also quasi-saint powerhouses. We should send a female cultivator of equal rank to persuade them. That way, we show them enough respect and prove our sincerity. By that logic, only Queen Mother of the West and Nuwa are qualified in this world. Queen Mother of the West won't do, although she wasn't involved in the Eastern Palace incident. After all, she and Nuwa are still the top immortals personally appointed by the Tao ancestor. So they surely have their own views on our demon tribe. That leaves only Nuwa. But Nuwa is ultimately a disciple of the Tao ancestor. So it's hard to say if she'd do us this favor. Your Majesty is worrying too much. We just need to state our case. If we can affect the heavenly Tao, the merits will naturally follow. That's well said. Since that's the case, I'll leave this matter to you. I will obey your Majesty's order. Dijun has gone too far. All these years, our Wu tribe has grown stronger with more of the world's races joining us. Our power keeps expanding. Yet the demon tribe dares to snatch food from the tiger's mouth, joining the contest among myriad races of the primordial world. They're not showing us any respect at all. That's not all. Dijun, that bastard, even started a heavenly marriage and set up a heavenly court, calling himself the heavenly emperor, trying to rule the primordial world. Big brother, just give the order. Let's attack the heavens and wipe out the demon tribe. We should have done this long ago. Now that all the brothers have made up their minds, let's get the troops ready and go to war with the demon tribe. Where's How To, little sister? Big brother, How To said some days ago that she sensed a strange calling in her heart and went traveling across the world. What is it, big brother? Is something wrong? How long has How To been gone? It's already been 2,000 years. Let's hope we make it in time. That whole reincarnation matter. Let's hope we make it in time. What's happening to me? Why am I crying? In the primordial world, countless souls have nowhere to rest after death, unable to attain liberation. They're trapped in the blood sea, lost in suffering, tormented day and night. Heaven's way is unfair. No, the primordial world was created by Father God, and all living beings here come from his essence. I must find a way to stop all this from happening. Stop you? With what? Big brother Jiang Chun, how did you know I was in the Blood Sea? Does it matter? If you could come to the Blood Sea, you should already understand something. So you found out too, big brother. Father God created the world and transformed all things with his body. Now there are endless whales every day, never finding peace. Every innate being, born with great supernatural powers. Their souls, upon death, cannot enter the cycle of reincarnation and have to drift endlessly in the blood sea, crying every day, never reincarnating. And what does this have to do with you? I feel that the world Father God made is flawed, and you think you need to fix it? I am formed from Father God's blood essence, and I am the ancestral Wu of Earth. So it's up to me to finish what Father God couldn't complete. The great Tao is 50, but heaven gives 49. The heavenly Tao is incomplete. That's the fault of heaven's Tao. Why go through all this? Do you realize you'll die because of this? For the sake of all beings. So what if I die? I'd simply return to Father God's embrace. Don't you realize that without you, the battle between Wu and demon tribes will be affected? I've let my brothers down. So you really are determined to sacrifice yourself and perfect the world. That's my duty. Please, big brother, let me go. Let you go? That's not my call. The blood sea of the underworld is my territory. What you're doing would cut off my path of cultivation. Big brother, you can't stop me. You really think I'm that easy to push around? Ah. Heavenly Tao. Jiang Chan's good days are numbered. He actually triggered heaven's thunder punishment. If the heavenly Tao appears in the primordial world, something big is definitely happening. Just not sure what Jiang Chan did to even make the heavenly Tao step in. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Jiang Chan is facing the heavenly Tao thunder punishment, monitoring the celestial pillar demon tribe. What do you mean by that? Jiang Chun is the leader of the Wu tribe, so everything he says and does represents the Wu tribe. Now the heavens have struck him with thunder punishment. What does that mean? It means the Wu tribe's deeds. Even the heavenly Tao can't tolerate them any longer. So, what right does their Wu tribe have to compete with our demon tribe for supremacy? You're absolutely right. If you're gonna judge me, do it quick and make it enjoyable. Not a bad taste, actually. Are you just scratching my itch? Forget it, I don't have time to waste on you. Ah. As long as we wipe out the demon tribe, then my Wu tribe can unify the world completely. It all depends on this battle. Today I'm gonna kill as many of those demon bastards as I can. Gong Gong, listen up. Don't you dare compete with me. What do you mean, compete with you? It's all about our own abilities. You damn feathered demon beasts. Come down here now. And let Grandpa Zhurong have a good fight. How dare you, Wu tribe? You dare disrespect the Heavenly Emperor and openly defy the Heavenly Court. Today is the day your Wu tribe will meet its end. We of the Wu tribe do not honor the Heavenly Emperor, nor revere the saints. In our eyes, only Father God matters. Your demon emperor means nothing to the Wu tribe. You're nothing to us. No more nonsense. Let's kill them. Wu tribe warriors, kill them for me. Demon tribe warriors, charge. Who do you think will win this battle between the Wu tribe and the demon tribe? Our Wu tribe holds an overwhelming advantage on the battlefield. Naturally, the Wu tribe will win. Maybe. Big brother, do you have a different opinion? Just watch and you'll see. If the demon emperor keeps going like this, our demon tribe will lose. Grand healer, guard the cosmic star formation. Big brother, you should have done this sooner. Who would have thought the demon tribe actually had such a hidden trump card? Too bad How-To isn't here. Otherwise, little sister How-To. How-To, you finally returned. You actually made it back.
How-To?
You're back. How-To, you came at just the right time. Brothers, quick, form the heavenly gods slaughtering formation. Let them see the true power of my Wu tribe. The 12 heavenly slaughter formation change. How is that possible? Pan Yu isn't from the Wu tribe, yet he has such divine powers. Demon tribe, today is your doom. It's just Pangu's celestial image. Destroy it for me. Should I call you Tao Ancestor or Heaven? Hongjun is heaven. Heaven is non-action, Hongjun. So are you Heaven or Hongjun, Hongjun? Tao Ancestor, aren't you enjoying blessings in the Zixao Palace? Why come to Mount Buzhou? This isn't yet the final battle between the Wu and demon tribes. The Wu demon struggle is destined by heaven. Tao Ancestor, do you want to interfere in the Wu demon war? I promise not to interfere in their affairs. In that case, there's no need to stop the war. The Wu demon truce wasn't my idea. It's heaven's arrangement. Hasn't heaven always wanted both tribes to destroy each other? Why call it off now, just as things are getting exciting? Instead, you want them to stop? My friend, the time hasn't come yet. When will the time come? When the true protagonist of heaven and earth is born. Nuwa creates humans. Support the human tribe to become heaven and earth's protagonist. That is heaven's own decree. So far, the human tribe hasn't come into existence. Apart from me, no one in all the world knows this secret. Apart from me, no one in all of Hongwang knows this secret. So how did you find out, Jiang Chan? Please, my friend, name your terms. How can you make Wuan demons stop this war? It's very simple. I need a guarantee. What kind of guarantee? No further interference of any kind. By any means in the Wu demon conflict. My friend, that's going too far. Heaven is the administrator of Hongwang. How can I make decisions on its behalf? Dao ancestor, you're mistaken. Heaven may not be Hongjun, but Hongjun is heaven. Your every word and deed concerns heaven. You can't act in heaven's place. Are you forcing me, my friend? Not you, Dao ancestor. Are you forcing me instead? If you don't value my opinion, why not let heaven itself mediate the Wu demon dispute? I believe heaven is fully capable of this.
Easily.
My friend, heaven can't do that. Of course I know, heaven can't do that. If that weren't so, I wouldn't be bargaining with you now. The Wu tribe are Pengu's true heirs. They're actually shareholders of Hongwang. And you, heaven, as the administrator, while the shareholders are still here, how could you dare interfere with their affairs? That's none of my business. The Wu demon cataclysm was ordained by heaven, meant to wipe out the Wu tribe from the world. Unfortunately, the Wu tribe's fortune is thriving right now. Pengu's legacy is deeply rooted. Heaven wouldn't dare interfere directly. And Jiang Chan gives heaven no respect. Looks like for now, our only choice is to agree to his terms. As for the future, we'll just have to wait until Sanking, Nuwa, Jian, and Junti achieve sainthood. Then we'll make another move. Fine, I agree to your terms. From now on, heaven will not interfere in Wu demon affairs. That old fox Hongjun actually agreed to my terms so easily. Heaven won't meddle in Wu demon business.
Impossible.
In all of Hongwang, heaven wants our tribes destroyed the most. Unless Nuwa and the others. But as long as humans haven't been born, Nuwa can't become a saint. If Nuwa can't be a saint, Sanking and Jian and Junti can forget about it. I really want to see what good it does them to establish sects then, when all of Honghuang belongs to Wu and demon tribes. Who would believe in them? Dao ancestor, you're refreshingly straightforward. Let's go with your plan. Have the demon tribe cease hostilities. From now on, demons rule the sky. And Wu rule the earth. Among the 10 original clans, no more disputes. Hongjun, what's my Wu tribe to you? We obey Dao ancestor's command. That old thief Hongjun went too far. If it weren't for Hongjun's interference, the demon tribe could have retreated unharmed today. Big brother, didn't Hongjun say before he wouldn't get involved in Wu demon matters? Why did he intervene today? Hongjun's actions today were with my consent. Big brother, you mean this actually didn't have much to do with Hongjun? It was heaven meddling. Heaven? Why would heaven interfere in Wu demon business? Our Wu tribe doesn't worship heaven. We only revere Pengju. Heaven. How could heaven allow the Wu tribe to destroy the demon tribe? That heaven really doesn't put us Pengyu heirs in their eyes at all. If that's the case, with heaven helping the demon tribe, shouldn't our Wu tribe feel more at ease? This will definitely not happen again. Big brother, do you have a solution? That's right, I've already made a deal with Hongjun. After this, heaven won't ever get involved in Wu demon matters again. Who knows if that old fox Hongjun can be trusted? What if he goes back on his word? Honghuang was created by Father God after all. Our Wu tribe is Pangu's direct bloodline. We have the virtue of creation and Pangu's fortune on our side. Heaven absolutely wouldn't dare target us again and again. Otherwise, Pangu's will in this world is no joke. It's been 3 eras since I obtained the Hongming Purple Key. But when will my chance to become a saint arrive? My teacher once said I have a great destiny to fulfill. But what exactly is that destiny? It may have a form, but lacks intelligence. Since ordinary stream water and earth don't work, then I'll try the 9 heavens earth essence and the 3 light divine water. If it works, I'll truly attain the Tao. What just happened? Why did it turn out like this? I clearly sensed the opportunity for the true Tao. How did I fail? Could something have gone wrong in the process? Looks like I'll have to consult my teacher at Zixao Palace. Disciple Nua requests an audience with teacher. Please, no need for formalities. Thank you for your kindness, teacher. May teacher's blessings be eternal. As for your purpose here, I already understood it, but the creation of life cannot be solved with just 9 heavens earth essence and 3 light divine water. Please, teacher, enlighten me. How can I create innate beings? All beings in the great desolation have them. Pangyu transformed into innate beings at birth. To be an innate being, though the foundation is divine, the beings you created are classified as acquired. They are not accepted by the chaos. For acquired beings to become innate, they must undergo the transformation from acquired to innate. Wait, I almost forgot. The supreme treasure cauldron of heaven and earth. I altered it into the treasure distribution rock to store spiritual treasures. And when I divided up the treasures, Jiang Chun took it. Teacher, do you have a problem? The only thing in this world that can turn acquired into innate is one object. Teacher, what is it? The cauldron of heaven and earth. The cauldron of heaven and earth is a supreme innate treasure. Such a treasure shouldn't be touched by me. Sai, I do know its whereabouts. However, I hope teacher offers some advice. This cauldron of heaven and earth originally belonged to my old friend, the Taoist of heaven and earth, his lifelong treasured possession. During the Tao demon conflict in the past, my friend was tricked by Luo Hui. He perished within the immortal execution sword formation. So I ended up with the cauldron of heaven and earth. Unfortunately, I transformed the cauldron into the treasure distribution rock for storing spiritual treasures. And in front of the river, Jiang Chun took the treasure distribution rock, so... That's Nua, the Yao tribe's royal sister-in-law. Hurry, go spread the word. Inform Lord How To immediately. No need. Nua, you're the demon emperor. Why aren't you at the heavenly court, and instead coming to my Wu tribe? I came this time to the Wu tribe, to meet with Jiang Chun, the eldest brother of your tribe. Ever since he was born, my big brother has rarely appeared in the world. Why is Nua seeking my brother now, out of the blue? To tell you the truth, I have a favor to ask. Jiang Chun, I ask you and How To for a favor. Nua, you must know, the Wu and Yao tribes are mortal enemies. I'm afraid there's no room for negotiation. How To, I'm not here as the demon emperor on behalf of the Yao tribe, but on behalf of Fenki Mountain. If that's the case, Nua, then you'll have to wait. Report. Reporting to Lord How To. Lord Jiang Chun says he won't see visitors. How To, just say what you want to say. Brother Jiang Chun. Nua is, after all, a disciple of Hong Jun. Are you really going to refuse her like this? Don't you think that's a bit... Are you implying I'm being unreasonable? I just think, won't this make Hong Jun unhappy? Of course Hong Jun will be unhappy, but it's not because of this. Then why? How is this related to that treasure? The innate supreme treasure, cauldron of heaven and earth. This object is crucial for Nua's chance to attain sainthood. I have no ties with Nua at all. The only reason she's come to me today is for this cauldron of heaven and earth. If that's really the case, then Nua's intentions are really malicious. As the demon emperor, She actually wants to use my brother's treasure to achieve sainthood. If her scheme works, then would the Yao tribe's power increase? Wouldn't the Wu tribe be in even more danger? Greetings, Lady Nuwa. No need for formalities. I came here today to seek an audience with teacher, Lady Nuwa. The two of us are under a master's orders to wait here. In that case, thank you both. What do you mean by this? Lady Nuwa, our master asked us to deliver a message. What message? Master said, only the one who tied the bell can untie it. Jiang Chun. Even teacher can't handle him? Back then, Yang Nei said if I arrived in the chaos, I could find him with a willow branch. I wonder if that's true or not. My friend, it's been years. You finally made it. Your cultivation is even more profound now, Sage. Friend, my improvement is nothing. Did you come to the chaos seeking me? Because you want to cultivate in chaos with me. Sage, you're joking. I came to ask for your help. Here you are. Help? The calamity of Wu and Yao started for humanity? Yet unexpectedly, mankind cannot be born. The development of both tribes has already deviated from destiny. Art indeed. Heavenly Dao, you and I are one. About the demon race. Even if I break my promise to Jiang Chen, I'll still intervene. You don't need to remind me like that. If there were no river in the future, I doubt I'd be so easily manipulated. But now, there's nothing else I can do. Pangu's relic must be erased from the Great Desolation. Otherwise, the Heavenly Dao will never fully control the world. What? Xiaoyao, are you serious? You're asking me to become Hongzhen's enemy? Sage, not to be his enemy. Just help me stop him outside Zixao Palace. How is that any different from being his enemy? Don't you know that the Heavenly Dao is backing him? Of course I know. But this must be done. If the Wu tribe falls, no one will be able to resist in the world. Heavenly Dao, I'm not afraid to face Hongzhen. But what if the Heavenly Dao takes action? I've already figured out a way. The Heavenly Dao will not interfere. As long as we succeed. You can return to the world too, Sage. Don't worry, Sage. I swear on my Hunyuan Dao attainment, I absolutely won't betray you. And if things go wrong, I'm sure, as the god of space, you can escape, right? I need to think about it. Why did Jiang Chen show up? Didn't he say he'd stay out of the conflict? Didn't teacher say Jiang Chen wouldn't get involved in the calamity? Great. Big brother is here. This time, the Wu tribe will definitely win. Men, attack. Isn't that quasi-saint Jiang Chen? He reached sainthood. What? Impossible. How did he become a saint? The Yao tribe is doomed. Dao's friend, I didn't expect it to be you. I was asked to do this. I hope you don't blame me. If that's the case, then let's fight. I almost forgot you're a space god. This kind of attack really can't hurt you. But don't forget, I am the Heavenly Dao. Come, let me see what you can do, Heavenly Dao. As you wish. Why do you have Pangu's heart? It's not that I have it. Someone lent it to me. Jiang Chen. It's over.